good evening, welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here back in the post-match show. Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 2, and an interesting game at Rugby Park is Albert. Evening, Albert.
Evening, mate. How are you?
I'm a lot better than I was at half time, mate. Yeah.
I was calm, mate. I was calm. I had the smoking jacket, everything on. Oh, the cravat, smoking jacket, and cigar. I was loving it.
No confidence. Well, we started the game okay, with a couple of opportunities. McCausland turned inside. The only thing he done, on a positive note for me, played it to Silver. He had a flick, which I'd like to have seen when it was gone. It looked as if he was trying to put it one side and it deflected and nearly caught the goal out of the near post. Then for the corner, I think big corner should do better. Then after that, we huffed and puffed all better.
Aye, after that, we were second to everything. We never won a second ball either. The fought us outran us after that.
Aye,
let's be honest.
Particularly doing Armstrong against Bonner, mate. Bonner, well, it wasn't great, mate. And all right, I get the wee shove and maybe he caught his leg, but just play the game and, if you are going to fall and try and get a foul, don't pick the ball up. That's what the free
I don't get it. I mean, what does he get doing? Why just not let the ball run out of play? Why would you not just shield it out of play like every other fullback does in the world?
I can't remember if he touched it. I can't remember if Bonner controlled it or touched it, mate. I'd need to see it again. But anyway, for that, the cross comes in. Definitely hits John Souttar's horn. I think it was the after movement, if that makes any sense. Makes it more look like a penalty.
Aye.
Aye. Because he's swinging his arm.
He keeps it down to his side with the way it wasn't that hit him. It's not a penalty, but it's because he threw his arm up the way. You're saying, what did he do up for anyway? I thought to stop him. But anyways, you can see why they gave it.
So they get the penalty. They down the middle. Jack nearly got it with his legs. 1-0 down. We're not playing well. And really, mate, if we're honest, we done a couple of opportunities for set pieces. Apart from that, they had the better opportunity for set pieces, if we're honest, mate.
Oh, they're dangerous. Dangerous to say. No doubt about that, mate. They're better at us at set pieces, I'll tell you that. Apart from Tav.
Aye, so we get shoot 1-0 at half time. The manager bowled. Bonner off, Wolf. Silver off, who wasn't great. And by the way, I would have made the 3. I would have took McCausland off.
I need to.
I would have done, but he done that quite rapidly. And then we started, we didn't start great, but Big Butland, what a save, Albert.
Oh, tremendous, mate, tremendous. It really was. It was some save. And I'm saying to myself, there you are, big man. You've never had a shot on you in 2 games and all that. But you're there when it really, really matters, mate. That was a brilliant save, mate. Honestly, have you seen it? I've seen it 3 times now, and I was like, if that goes in, mate, it's a different night. It's a different night if that goes in. But big super Jack Butland in goal.
The last time you watched Edinburgh 3 times, it had Debbie and Dallas in it.
Right, twice in slow motion.
So we then started coming into the game. Red Van, different player for Bonner. Tom Lawrence started getting involved. I don't think he was involved in the first half. He's running through and gets brought down for a free kick. Then, out of nothing, Tav does what Tav does, as David Martindale says.
Oh, it was. I mean, I was going to give there's a few man the matches I thought like Big Butland, Souttar, Goldston. But I'm getting to Tav for that, and he did have a good game. Particularly the second half, he did a good second half. Tav, really good. Aye, what a strike! What a strike! It's so beautiful.
The mood just lifted, and we were starting to play stuff, and then we get a second. Listen, I thought Tessers had a chance in his control, let him down, and the ball broke away, and it went to Lawrence. What a finish, also, mate.
A beautiful finish, man. Beautiful quality player. I don't know. He played well. He was out of the game. He played well. He was out of the game. He played well. He was out of the game. He's one of the games, Lawrence. But he's a quality player, and to show your quality in that kind of pitch. You know what I mean? Football quality. You can show fighting quality on that pitch, but football quality. Some doing to do it. But that was a beautiful goal, mate. Absolutely superb goal.
Beautiful goal. And then we're in the ascendancy. We hit the bar. Desser's great flick. You know,
That was brilliant.
He deserved a goal, mate. He was awful unlucky, mate, yeah.
Oh,
you know, and that would have finished the game, I think.
Aye, I think so, mate. I think so, man. It should have been in. I mean, I hit the bar, and I think I didn't even hit the bar square. When I hit just slightly down for the middle of the bar, just down, I was saying, how did that not go in? Anyway, it's you're there, you're starting to think yourself, oh, no one of these nights. But no, we played, we hung on.
And we're hoping that Tom Lawrence and Cortez, and Tom Lawrence went down, and then he went off shortly, and then Cortez went up for a header and he signalled with his hamstring. So we're hoping it's just a bit of tightness. Hoping, mate. You know, so, because we need a bit of luck.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm here.
But what I will say, we've won the game 2-1, and I've really watched it and I've looked at it. It's only my point of view. What on that surface, defending is harder, and you've seen that even in the second half when we started being in the ascendancy. Defenders can't move, you can't turn. It's a different game all there, and playing and training on that is a big advantage, mate. It's a massive advantage.
Exactly, mate. I don't. By the way, I don't know why they're changing their pitch if they're no forced to change it. I'm glad they are changing it, but you're sitting saying to yourself, because I'll be honest, the last 2 or 3 years, no so much this year, but the last 2 or 3 years, if they didn't have that pitch, they wouldn't have been in the league. They would have been relegated. They'd been gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's the pitch that's kept them in the Premiership. So I don't know if they're forced into changing it or they just want to change it. But if you look at it, it doesn't make sense it makes sense for everybody, every other team, but it doesn't make sense for them much. But I'm glad they're changing it, mate. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. And as you said, they're training on it. They're playing on it all home games and training on it, and you can see that they know how to do it. And I thought in the second half, especially, we started adapting and adopting their way of playing on that pitch. And if you do that, it's a difficult, as you say, it's a difficult pitch to defend on. It really is. And a wee shout out to Ridvan. I thought when Ridvan came on in the second half, that Armstrong never kicked the ball. In the second half, I think he was really in it.
I'll tell you, mate, that's his shot, mate. We shouldn't, no offence to Borna, he's been a good signing for us on the piece, but it's time to shake hands. Yeah, we might need to use him before the end of the season, but it's time to shake hands. That, you know,
absolutely.
It's time to shake hands. And I'm not just saying that because of the night. I didn't think he was great tonight, and he's hardly played. If we're being honest, mate, he's not played that much because Ridvan. But when you see the two of them running for the ball and who's looking to pass it, and the pass he's doing the wing, all right, Ridvan put a bad crossfield, but Bonner's first free kick was a joke, wasn't it? A joke.
It's usually it's time. Time's time. You know what I mean? Ridvan's a better player, better fullback. It's time. It really is. And if they're going to keep the defence the same for all the other positions, it's only fair that they keep Ridvan in the team as well. Because Tab, Golston, and Suter now, Butland, obviously, they're all just regulars now. So I think it's only fair that Ridvan stays in the team as well.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do, brah. We better get these phone lines opened up.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
You know,
I'm delighted, mate. I don't know about you, but I'm delighted. And if you're out there, you must come on and say well done to the team. If nothing else, go on and say well done to the team.
And listen, you can say the manager's got it wrong in the first half, and that's the way he's been doing it. I get it. The 3 players that he brought in weren't great, but boy, did he rectify it quick. Yeah, he didn't wait to the 75th minute.
Well, he doesn't hang about, mate. I mean, Barisic was hopeless, as was Silva. And I thought it was going to be a big night for Silva, but it wasn't. Just off you come. You're going for a league, mate. We can't. There's no sentiment in this. If you're not pulling your weight, if you're not pulling your weight, you're off. That's as simple as that. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Of course it should. You sit and say to yourself, and it works the other way. If you're playing well, you want to stay in the team, but this rotation's got to happen on it. I think he needs to look at the rotation as much as there's only 10 games to go. If you can't, if you can't keep them in the team for 10 games, or somebody can't get 10 games in the trophy, there's something wrong.
Potentially, we'll get 19 games to go, Albert.
Counting the cup games.
Cup games, potentially 19.
But that the night, it was a superb, absolutely superb result.
Maybe 20 if everything goes to potential. Yeah.
Perfect season.
Potential. Aye, perfect season. Aye.
But that was tonight. That was a fantastic result, mate. Okay, we weren't in the first half very much. They outfought us, outran us. But in the second half, they showed all the character, especially the start of the second half. But they were on the ascendancy. But we got ourselves back into the game, and then we went and tapped and scored the 2 goals. And we should have scored maybe 3 and had at least 1 penalty.
Aye. I thought the second one was more a penalty than the first one. The two of them hit their horns, but I thought the second one, because the way he's Aaron was out of the side, mate. Yeah.
Absolutely, mate. It was a penalty. It was a Stonewall penalty.
Aye.
I thought that referee was dreadful.
Oh,
dreadful.
He made the whole game. Right, okay, we'll get the phone lines open for the people out there on social media. Can you like and share the site, please? It'd be good to know and get new people involved. Get them involved, get them a phone in, because it's a phone in show. We need you. Let's hear for you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Yep, let's hear from you. You know, it's be interesting to see what people have got to say, yeah? Listen, we recognise that some people maybe don't want to come in and join the chat for a long time. Fox summed it up nicely. You can also make a panda call. And I said, what's a panda call? He says, you eat, shoots and leave. So you come in, say your point and you leave, yeah? I don't know what he was getting.
It's para-handy time.
Aye. So if you just want to come on and make a point, it's great, because it's all about opinions. It's all about what people think all better.
That's it. It's their show. It's the listener's show. So
we're the dancing monkeys. We're the dancing monkeys, as Ian used to say.
Of course we are. Aye. You know, I'm standing with a candle under me. You know what I mean? So I'm dancing away here.
I don't have candles in my house, mate.
Aye, well, near there actually. I think she just set a bonnie. Is that Andy's Andy in?
No, just carry on, mate. Just wait, mate. Just do your tilt. But what I can't understand with the second one, why doesn't it get called to the monitor and have a look at that?
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm the same at Parkhead. I mean, it's the referee's decision. It's his decision whether that's a penalty.
Right, so he obviously.
There's no VAR.
Are you accepting that he never seen it?
No.
So once they see there's a possible check, should then the referee not have to go and look at it? And it's the referee's decision.
It is the referee's decision. But that what do you call it? About Parkhead, that we Colum. He made the decision at Parkhead, and then the night that Dallas made the decision. So they're refereed the game basically. That's not their decision, mate. It's subjective the penalty kick, whether it's a penalty or no. But it's the referee being subjective. It's no VAR. VAR's not there to be subjective. It's there to correct an obvious error. So they must say to him that touched his hand. Are you aware of that? And if he says no, look at it in the monitor. If he says you go, well, I think you should still have a look at it because it looks like a penalty to us. But they're just saying no, nothing. Just forget about it.
If they pod the game up because there's a bar check, they will look at it before they say that. Because it was, let's be honest, it was about 2 or 3 minutes later. I never noticed it in real time. I don't know if you did, Albert.
I never noticed it in real time, but I can't remember what Rangers player it was jumping the boots.
Scott Wright.
Scott Wright. It was Scott Wright, you're right. And he's jumping the boot going, it's a penalty kick, it's a penalty kick. Oh, look at the Lindstrom, man. They weren't slow in going to that one, were they? Straight to it. They picked the ball. I mean, that wee guy Armstrong picked the ball practically right away. Oh, the referees gave it. So there was no VAR check there at all. He's gave it. That's just a penalty. Madness. I don't know. I don't understand how they're working this anymore, mate. It's crazy. But the one with Mayo, that was a penalty kick, mate. Stonewall. The other one bounced up. So you might say, okay, 50-50, okay. We know they're not going to go in our favour. It was a 50-50. But the Mayo one was a Stonewall penalty kick.
All right. I've been joined by Denver. Evening, Denver. Great to hear from you.
Aye, if we only had the Rangers over here.
That's how you win the league, I hope, mate, innit?
Oh, man. I'll tell you, that clock wasn't counting down quick enough for me, Ox. You're watching that clock and it's not moving at all, you know. But good.
We chatted about that before the show, before the game, all didn't we?
Aye. Denver, I was hoping there was more time. I'm going, stick an 10 minutes on you. Mate, this is exciting.
Hey, you're no use for my heart, Albert, I'll tell you. Good stuff.
Left.
Good stuff, you know, where he saw what the mistakes he made in that first half, because there's no way Big Sterling should have been out of the team and Desser should have played for the start. And I hope I never, ever see Borna Barisic back in a Rangers jersey again. I cannot stand that guy. The way he just fell and gave away that free kick for that, it was just, I'm telling you, I can't say what I want to say right now. I'll tell you.
Aye, well, it didn't. I wish I could send you the text message I sent out. Let's just say my granny sometimes listening to the show and I couldn't use that language on the show.
Just let's say it wasn't so complimentary, Ox.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But you know,
anyway, we'll be joined by Andy. Evening, Andra.
Hi, good evening. I said, don't want many nights like that, do we? My take on it.
Give me another night like that before the end of the season in the league, and I'll be quite happy, Andy.
Well, I'll take the wins right enough. I think I'll start drinking again if it's going to carry on like that, nip and tuck like. But my take is I thought he picked the ranked team, and then we come out with a bad attitude the first half. Made the right changes in the second half, and they showed a lot of endeavour. Very proud of them tonight. We would have folded back in the day, wouldn't we? There, but they know what's on the end of the line, and we win the league. They are the games that you'll remember. It was a good fight back. They tried. Well, the pitch is not very good. I get that, but I don't like blaming pitches. The two of them play the same. I get that they play on there all the time, but you've got to take a positive out of that tonight.
It's a great result. Listen, Andy, I get what you're saying. You don't want to make excuses because of the pitch. It's a factor when you play them at their place. The weight of the pass is different. When they put the crosses in, they're trying to make it hit the surface. The things that are different for what you normally do. Denver, you've got to be fair about it. It's the same game, but I think Kilmarnock summed it up. It's like playing tennis on clay or a hard court. It's different.
Aye, completely different. I don't agree with you, Andy, they had the wrong attitude. I just think they had the wrong players on the field. I think young McCausland got, nullified out of the game. And Barisic, I'm not going to say any more about him. But there's too many lightweights. You're up against rugby players there. Down there at Kilmarnock. And, you've got to put the hard guys in. And it showed all the difference when Dessers and Big Sterling came on the second half. It made all the difference,
Denver Bear, are you telling me we're a better team when Sterling's in it?
I would like to say that. I'd like to make that a statement right now.
Can you write that down? Albert, and send it to Sunday tomorrow?
Already there, mate. Already there.
Listen, guys, you don't need to tell me that. I think I think Sterling should be a first pick every time the Rangers go into that pack.
Do you like Sterling, Andy?
I love Sterling. I think he's a good player, aye. Yeah, he's the kind of guy I'd like to see in the Rangers team, yeah. There you go, there's a shot for one, say.
7 years. 7 years before a player that Andy likes, Albert.
Hey, wait a minute. I like Butland as well, right enough, and Redbad. There you go. So I'm moving up a ways, aren't I?
Oh, you're going off your head, mate. 2 players out of 30, that's no bad.
It's a great performance. It's a great performance.
Just to touch on the right team stuff, Andy, in Denver. I think it was the right team. What he's done is picked a team and he's telling them to go out and play. He's giving them every chance, mate. But when they don't play, he'll no hesitate. He'll say, you're coming off. I've gave you your chance. You're not taking it. So you're not going to stay on there for 90 minutes. No more chasing titles. You're coming off. So it's the right team. Every team he picks is the right team as far as I'm concerned. It's the players that need to prove to him and show the trust that he's shown in them and go out and perform. So they 3 boys didn't perform tonight. Silver, McCausland and Barisic. So as far as but he rectified it right away, didn't he?
I've just said I wouldn't tell you who the text was for, but it was the same man that texted me alone about the buy stall. I wouldn't be right to mention his name. But Sterling solid. What does a Super 6 man know? Anyway, we'll be Jed Boer, Ross. Evening, Ross.
Hi, Oxide in, mate.
On the way back up the road, brah.
I just went back to the game, mate. What a night. What a result for us.
Great 3 points, mate, eh?
Brilliant, mate. I'll not stay long, mate, because I don't know if the sound's too noisy in the back, but Ox, I just want to point out the save for Jack Buckland at the start of that second half, by the way. That was a massive turning point for us, I think, tonight.
Couldn't agree more. Albert.
Absolutely, Ross. Absolutely. That's what I kept saying. What a save. That he doesn't make that save, man. I mean, this is a different night. It's a different conversation everybody's having. It's one of the defining saves, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that you could just get the season over the line. That save, that one save alone. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. And by the way, I didn't think he was getting to it either. But what a save. An Andy Gorham type save.
Brilliant, boys. It's such a massive result for us because, as we probably said, that was the hardest game probably for us on paper up until we played the Celtic at Ibrox again. So I'm just absolutely delighted with it. The manager got his changes right in the second half. So 3 points and then we go to Motherwell on Saturday.
Here, and two exquisite goals we scored, Ross.
Really good. The free kick, the first one, I forgot there. So great free kick to Tav, and then Lawrence just pounced in that and drilled it in the bottom corner. So just a great result. And the atmosphere of the night, boys, I don't know how it sounded on the telly or whenever you watched it, but it's tremendous. The fans stuck with the team all the way through at the end there. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And we're going places this year. We're definitely going places.
Cheers, brother. Always great to hear from you, mate.
No problem, boys. Thanks very much. I'll see you later, all right?
Top man, Ross.
Yep.
Top man.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Denver and Andy, you can have that comment on that. The Butland moment was massive, massive. And maybe in that moment, mate, it doesn't matter how the rest of the season goes, he might have cemented player of the year. And I mean that with the greatest of respect to some of the other players.
Yeah, all great Rangers goalkeepers that we've had in the past usually don't have a lot to do but turn up saves like that, and Andy Gorham and the Shagger and all that, and that was definitely vital. Fantastic save, and just sure that it was alert. I mean, although they were coming at us, he didn't have many chances on him and pulls it a save like that. When you're cold straight away at the start of the half as well, to get down to that and save it, that I believe was a big help to turning the game for Rangers as well. Their attitude, like you say, in the second half was fantastic for me.
All right.
I was really worried.
Denver.
Yes.
Butland.
Oh, fantastic. Unbelievable. I was sure that guy was going to bury that goal. And for him, he spread his sail across that goal and save that man. Unbelievable. The guy's just class. And another point was in the first half when he ran out and he cleared that ball. That was a great save as well. You know. Young dear.
Anyway, we've been joined by Kilmarnock. Evening, Kilmarnock.
Evening, lads.
Happy there.
What a massive. Oh, ecstatic. I think I had 3 heart attacks in the first half, 2 in the second. But a massive 3 points, and right with Big Jack. I thought that was a goal. He just gets right down there on that right hand side, and saves it. To me, that was a bit of a turning point. But Tav's free kick. Tav does what Tav does.
David Martindale says aye, because we didn't look scoring up to there, did we?
We didn't know. We were a bit of shambles, to be honest. And the pitch is a leveller. There's no denying it. And they are playing on it every other week. And we get in there twice a season, whatever it is. But 3 points, back up the road, top of the league, then onwards to Saturday, innit? Rack up some goals. And Barisic, absolute nightmare. No, I mean, all he had to do was put the ball out for a shy, we regroup. But no, he decides to, don't know what he done, tripped to his own feet, then handballed it. Saying that, I still start him on Saturday to try to keep Ridvan fresh. It's only Dundee. Tonight wasn't the game for rotation. And Kilmarnock made a mess of it, to be honest, the first half, but he rectified it. But I was still start Barisic to keep the wee man fresh.
He's 45 minutes. I wouldn't, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't. But I get your point about freshness and all that. It's Motherwell we play the weekend.
Was it Motherwell? Sorry, right, aye.
Motherwell, aye. But listen, it's all about opinions. I get your point about the rotation. You want them fresh. Well, I think it's potentially that's 20 games left now. You know.
And Motherwell, different story. No, I'd had Ridvan in against Motherwell. I thought it was, for some strange reason, I thought it was Dundee, but no, Ridvan for Motherwell.
I just think Ridvan geezes more now. And you talk about defending, we were worried about his defending and his heading, mate. He leaps more than Bonner does, and he tackles more than Bonner does. Just my take on it all.
People slagged him for that.
If you're going to rotate Ridvan, you rotate him with Sterling. You don't rotate him with Barisic. Barisic's a busted flush, mate. He weakens the team, and he weakens it significantly when he comes into it. So, to my mind, if you're going to have to rest Ridvan, do it with Sterling. Put Sterling in at left back rather than Barisic. It's my take on it. But me personally, I would keep on playing Ridvan, honestly, because let's be honest, we're going on all the league games anyway, because we're going for a league. We're going for the league here. So you want your strongest players on as many times as you possibly can have them on.
Remember, we're playing Saturday and we don't play Thursday again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, so there's plenty of rest. There's plenty of rest.
This week, aye, then you've got the 2 day. Then there's the games Thursday, Sunday. Yeah.
Mm. Aye, so what I'm trying to say is I'd basically give Barisic the rest of the season off.
Right, okay. Denver, in you come, mate.
I think all you need to do and look at Ridvan's contribution is for the second goal, how quick he took that throw in to Lawrence, who got fouled, and then who took that free kick really quickly. Barisic would be farting about deciding where to throw the ball and would have probably thrown it back the way. But young Ridvan, he got on that ball and took that throw in real quick. So that made all the difference, you know.
Small details, mate. Small details, but aye. Fair point. Kilmarnock, what did you think on Lawrence's finish?
Oh, superb. I actually think Lawrence is a fantastic player, and a lot of people have been putting him down. But he's been injured, not I mean, and he's come back to his form. Hopefully that was nothing tonight. But no, he strikes the ball sweet, doesn't he? He's just a sight of goal, which the Ross starting to do now. But no, what a goal. I don't know if I think Tav still beats it right on his free kick, just at the right time. But that's some crank goals to score the last 2 matches, by the way.
You're right. There's been no tap-ins, maybe just Big Desser's one. Just Big Desser's finish, but the rest have been exquisite goals. We've been joined by Smurf, evening Smurf.
And evening Ox, evening everybody. No, I just don't understand. You were talking about the starting Borna. You know, his signature strength is his crossing. It's not as if I've got somebody who's devastating in the air that's going to get the end of these crosses. You know, other than that, his defending is woeful. I just don't see. Obviously, he'll be off at the end of the season, but I don't even see how we can ever start a game for us again. But other than that point, going forward, as we march towards the league title, there's pivotal moments, and this is a tough game for us down there. One of on paper, and two crucial moments, that save, and obviously Cav Kenty's goal for a free kick. I think we'll look back on that and go, well, that was crucial, a crucial point in the season. And hopefully...
Do you think that was the big moments tonight? Butland save and Tav's goal? Do you not think the big moment was when Scott Wright came on?
No, I certainly don't.
Just asking.
I'm going to defend Scott Wright. I don't often do this, but I thought he played his part when he came on.
You've done all right tonight, mate. You've done all right tonight, mate.
You know, I mean, I know we've been ripping it into him, and rightly so, but the night he played his part and he dug in and he fought well for the ball. So I'm going to take my hat off to Scott Wright tonight.
No.
I
was being a wee bit tongue in cheek here, Denver, but you've done all right tonight. Carry on, Smurf.
But I'm just saying that we've got, before the split, we've got them at home, and I fancy them. They've turned over Dundee heavily.
Right. Wait a minute. One minute. We're going to go off topic. We're talking about the night's game. Stick to the night's game. You can phone in any night of the week and talk about the rest of the season. This is about the night's game. Carry on.
Well, that was my major point about the night's game. So I'll love and leave yous, and I'll catch yous at a later date. All right, everybody, good night.
Come back in tomorrow night. We can discuss the rest of the season, mate. But he's right. Smurf's right about the big moments, Andy. Being Butland and Tav, they were the big moments in that match, yeah?
Oh, tonight, definitely. Like I said, the save, I think, turned it. I think they got a little bit of humph after that, and then when Tavernier scored the free kick, I thought for that 5 or 10 minutes after it, we looked like we were going to roll over the top of them, and then obviously we got the second goal, and then they started to do the high ball stuff and all that. I don't know where the 7-8 minutes come from.
It's normal, mate. It's normal.
I know. Well, I knew that, and I knew the last one was definitely a penalty, but look, I ain't surprised that stuff like that's going to happen. But when you've got to, for how they played in the first half, you think, oh my God. And then they come out and stuck in there. So look,
Andy,
one of them.
Andy, do us a favour, mate. Hang up and phone back in. Your sound's terrible, mate. We'll bring
you
back in,
again,
right. But big pivotal moments to Kilmarnock in the season. And obviously, I'll be honest with you, I don't look at scores elsewhere. I didn't know the scores. Some place would have been going potty at half time and went home disappointed.
Aye. The 3 points was all that mattered, wasn't it? Regardless of goals. We're still goal difference ahead as well as points. So, a massive 3 points for this league and for this run in. It can't be underestimated.
Let's go and win on Saturday. And I don't want to go too far over, but we'll be 5 points clear. But we might not have been, apart from Butland and Tav. And that's the point that everybody's been making so far. Albert.
Aye, definitely, mate. You hear me all right, aye?
I carry on, mate. I'll tell you if you can't hear you. Just go on.
Yeah.
Carry on, Albert.
Definitely, mate.
How's it going, mate?
Just wait till he's finished, Brian. Just wait. We'll come back to you.
Do you remember last night?
Just wait. Carry on, Albert.
Aye, the two Tav's free kick and Butland's save. You definitely look back in the two and went that was a big part of us winning the league. It really will be. It was fantastic. But honestly, did you think Rangers deserved to win the game tonight? Put it that way. I think they did myself.
Well, they had a couple of crosses in the first half. There wasn't a lot of football. It wasn't a great football game first half, Kilmarnock. And second half, there was a spell for 20-25 minutes when we played all the football was played in that game.
Aye, the pitch isn't conducive to good football. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of high balls. And that bounce on that pitch, you don't know where it's gone. You know what I mean? And it's just it's neat. I don't understand how we never voted to get rid of it, get rid of them 2 seasons ago. I think it was. We never. Every club had a grass pitch, I think, 2 seasons ago, and we could put it to a vote and we could get shot at them and it's had that league. But nobody pushed for it. I don't really understand why nobody pushed a vote on it, especially us. But that's what it is.
All right, we'll be joined by Brian. He's back again. All right, Brian.
All right, Ox. Ox, I said to you last night, I apologise because I did say the pitch was going to be hard tonight. We've seen that at the very start of the game. It was very hard for the players. The rain came down. It's sticky. I've never played in a pitch ever like that in my life. I played in what, your actual stuff, real stuff, and then I played in the, like say, the old dash pitches. So I've never played in that grass stuff, and that must be hard. Must be to play in that.
I think the thing is about the turning, mate. That's it changes the game. Albert.
Yeah.
It's a completely mad surface to play in. It really is. It's no good. Everybody can see it. Everybody knows it. And as Kilmarnock said there, nobody's doing anything about it. They had the chance to, but they don't want to seem to do it. But it's getting ripped up now. I know that.
But I know he said, and I know he said 2026.
Brian, this doesn't work. Just wait till you hear your name, and then
don't
interrupt. Let people finish. Carry on.
Sorry, I apologise.
No, it's sorry. Don't apologise. It's just wait till you hear your name. We'll bring you in. Carry on, Albert.
It's no conducive, as Kilmarnock said, for good football. You can't. We tried to play football on that tonight. For wee spells, limited spells, we had a wee bit. We looked quite good, knocking the ball about. But they're playing that low block. It's difficult. They're just lumping the ball up, knocking it into channels, getting your defenders turning. And as you say, you can't turn properly. You can't defend in it. It's like Bambi and ice. But I'm glad the pitch has gone the trip. I really am. It's ridiculous. A ridiculous situation. But I've played on Red Ash, Black Ash. I played on them, and they weren't good to play, and I'll tell you. But that's that for a professional game shouldn't be allowed. It just shouldn't be. And if they do have a plastic pitch, here's another point. If they do have a plastic pitch, it should be the best of the best. No wee cheap thing like Livingston's go or they've got. That's not right, mate. But stay away with them. I don't like them at all. I don't think anybody does.
No, I think we all agree, Brian. Anything else, mate?
Yes. Also, Rangers were absolutely brilliant. They played their game. Yes, the goalkeeper was brilliant tonight. See, when it went a bit wetter later on, I think Rangers did play their game on that pitch. I just don't think. I've never played in it in my life. I just don't like the pitch. I just see what the players are doing and what they're playing in, and then next thing, the balls just goes to the sticks, and then players don't get that. If you're playing it all day, every day, yes, but I just don't agree with players. I think injuries are a big thing for that.
All right, mate. Cheers. The debate about the pitch, Denver, will go on and on and on, but we were just happy with the 3 points. What did you make of Diamandi tonight, Denver?
Diamandi was right.
Brian, I know it's difficult, and I know you might not remember it, but your name's Brian, right?
Yes.
Write it on your horn if it helps you. And did you hear Brian speak? Denver, carry on.
It surprised me, the boy, because he looks so thin and frail and all that, but man, he can put himself about. I like the boy. I think he's got a lot of big future with the Rangers, man. I'm telling you, I was surprised how he's played in the last few games, and especially the night against the big thugs doing it at Rugby Park, So I like the boy. I've got a lot of faith in him, and the boy Cortez as well, looking good as well, So we're looking good. Good signings they made in the winter break. Yeah.
Kilmarnock, then Andy.
I quite like Diamandi. I can't remember the last time we brought 3 signings in, and they've all hit the ground running, which we need this season in this run in. But he's a great player. The goal the last 2 games, didn't he? So he get a full 90 tonight, didn't he?
I thought he could have got a third near the end, mate. I thought his decision to try and curl it, I think he should just put the laces through it.
I don't know if Lundstrom is in a position as well to get across to the D, if that was the same one. But a great player, great addition, and he's going to help us win things this season. Win more things this season. Sure.
Andy?
Diamandi possible. I thought the two of them were lost in it tonight, to be honest with you. I thought they got bullied a bit with the, the big area-ass Kilmarnock players and all that, right enough. But it's too early to judge, is it not? Like a couple of games and all that. But the Diamandi looks like he can, score a goal. Like me and Shugs had a wee disagreement at half time, but there's nothing new there. But no, I think.
What did Shugs?
Well, he thought they played all right. I'm not convinced at all. But it's all about opinions, is it not? He usually tries to put me in his place, but he never gets anywhere. You know what I mean?
He's right. That's because Shug's a wise man. We all know that.
Aye.
It's
Hello there.
See the Diamandi one. He never had a good game attack wise, offensive wise, but see spoiling their moves, especially late on in the second half. He was superb, mate. Absolutely superb. Watch how many times he get a toe in, a foot in, or he gets in a position where they can't get run him. They've got to go the long way or go put it back the way. I thought Lundstrom done that well tonight as well. But they going forward and creating or getting us moving. No, the two of them didn't have a particularly good game. Again, it's down to the pitch, and the two of them didn't. That pitch didn't suit the two of them. But again, it's you get the result. They got the result. And by the way, that pitch, somebody wrote as a pitch in their head. Did Clermont get the pitch in their head too much? We won that because Clermont just told them, don't forget about the pitch. Just run out of the top of this mob, get out there and win the game. And he's doing it with every obstacle that gets put in our way. And that's just another example of the night with that pitch and the rain and whatever. Just go and win the game. A goal behind, a penalty kick, a goal behind. Don't care what they do now. We're going to win this league. He's just going to run right out of the top with people. We're just going to fight our way through. And at times it didn't look like it. But again, they dug in deep. They dug in deep and they done it. They got the job. It's a tremendous result, mate. An absolute tremendous result.
All right, we'll be joined by Stuart. Evening, Stuart.
Hi guys, how you doing? All right, a bit of a sweat that, eh? I tell you. That could have been 4-3 either way at times, you know. Yeah.
It was. I let Kilmarnock sum it up because I think you reckon 5 heart attacks. On you go, Kilmarnock.
Aye. It was nail biting because we knew how crucial these 3 points were, and going down 1-0 in 11 minutes. And I suppose at one point I'm thinking it's better going down 1-0 11 minutes for the start of the game than 11 minutes for the end of the game. So we had another 80 odd minutes to get it back, and get it back we did. So happy days, and onwards to 56. Onwards with March.
Aye. Stuart.
I mean, as I said, it was. Well, I was disappointed when I seen the team. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, it's not a part for playing football. Why put McCausland on? He's going to get bullied. The bullies, this boy. You see them when they're going in for a tackle. You get that elbow in the back, shoving them, and you could see it was unsettling some new players like Cortez and the other guy, Diamandi. You'd see them like, what's going on here? And it's just the way Kilmarnock play. So for me, Sterling should have played all day. He's tough, he's hard, he's fast. That would have bloked up the midfield a bit. And he's doing no bad. He's in the penalty box at some stages. You know what I mean? So I would have played him absolutely, definitely. And Ridvan should have been on to the start
Stuart,
as well.
Can I ask you something? Albert, you got the penalty. You got the penalty, Albert.
Yep.
And
ready for it.
Stuart, are you telling me that we're a better team when Sterling's in the team?
Absolutely.
Thank you. You take that down, Albert.
Well, I've got it, Martin. I've got the list here, mate. I've got the list.
Carry on, Stuart.
I know. I just think for that game anyway. Absolutely. I mean, particularly that game. You know what I mean? McCausland's all right in a good part. He cuts in. He did all right, McCausland, but I just didn't feel he was in the game enough. Barisic. I mean, I was screaming him to get off after that stupid carry on, try to shield the ball and then grabbing it. I mean, a corner would have been bad enough, you know, but I don't know. He looks like a rabbit in the headlights at times. So unless you're desperate for somebody to maybe come on for the last 15 minutes or so, if you're winning 3-0 to give Ridvan a break, you should never play for Rangers again, as far as I'm concerned. The rest of the team I was fine with, to be honest with you. And you know what? I heard you talk about Scott Wright earlier. I thought he did well. also thought Ridvan done very well, playing a wee bit more advanced, and he was kind of shutting it down a lot. I was quite impressed with him towards the end, I really was.
I thought out the two centre-halves, I don't know what you think. I'll go to Allbear, Kilmarnock, and then we'll bring Brian in. I thought Suter was the better of the two centre-halves tonight. Allbear.
Aye, Suter did have a good game. And to be honest, I mean, you know, Golston, I know me with Golston, but to be fair to the big fella, I thought he had a good game, mate, honestly. Especially the latter stages of that game. Look at the amount of headers he had with the corner kicks, that big bunch of corner kicks right at the end. I mean, I think he won, nearly, I think he only missed one, but he won all the rest. So I two of them did. I'll give the two of them the same mark, mate. I wanted to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Kilmarnock.
Yeah, I'd probably say about the same as well. Golson, he should have buried a couple of headers, shouldn't have? Two good chances, which would have helped the game along. But aye,
the first one, for me, he's got to put it the other side of the goal. But
aye, to the left. The whole goal was there. The keeper was standing basically beside the post where he put it. Anywhere else, it's a goal. But at the end, he was mopping things up and getting on the second balls as well. The 3 or 4 corners that come in at the end. But I say the two of them played good enough, and I kind of split between them, to tell you the truth. I'll give you back.
On you go, mate.
I say I don't really like Raskin, but I thought he done all right as well. He done his bit, same as right. He came on and put yourself about.
You showed a decent attitude. Got the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, then Brian.
Lunsum, I understand what you guys said earlier on there. That he was a bit off tonight. See, when Lunsum in his game, he is good. When he sits in that central midfield, he's actually all right. He can pass balls. He takes shots. But also, our striker tonight, I mean, as the new guy, is all right? That injury, he came off. Are we knock? Is he going to be all right? Is it just a wee slight knock? Hopefully, because I like that boy. He runs about like a headless chicken, but he's good. That ball at his foot is everywhere, and he is really good. You've got him and Lunsum. You've got everybody out there, and Ridvan hits balls in. I understand where the manager's coming from, that he gets to try and change his team all the time.
Cheers, mate. Good to hear from you, Brian. Brian, what we're going to do is we're going to hear from the manager now, so great to hear from you, Brian.
Okay. All right, Brian, thank you.
We'll speak to you soon, mate. Andy, before we hear from the gaffer, on you go, Andy.
Yeah, listen, I thought we did well. We fought back well to show the attitude that we still want to win this league and all that. And I thought Golston was good. I thought Suter was good, and Tavernier. I thought the old back three, Barr and Bonner, were good. For me, it would be them three and Ridvan, and that would be the 4 going forward, barring injuries. So that would be my back 4.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Right, I'll tell you what you do. Get yourself on mute now, because we're going to hear for the gaffer.
Philippe, a massive victory here over Kilmarnock this evening. What pleased you most about it overall?
The mentality and the team spirit. You see also players coming in, giving a lot of energy to the team. And also the way the team adapted to the circumstances, because it's difficult to play on this pitch, our normal football. We're not used to doing that. They are used to doing that. And then after 10 minutes or a little bit more, you get a penalty against, a soft one. So that's really in their advantage. They can sit in the sofa and wait for our mistakes and make transitions. So it's a major thing that you can overcome that, and you can get the victory.
Yeah, and to go behind at the break but come out firing like you did in the second half must have been really proud of how the squad responded to that.
Yeah, for sure, and also all respect to Kilmarnock. They have now a run of 15 games and they only lost 2 times. It was 2 times against us. The rest they didn't lose, so it's a massive win. For the team, you see also for the fans, they were amazing tonight also. Again, they kept pushing the team, although we were behind. No negativity every time keep pushing their players, keep on singing, keep on believing. So it's massive.
Yeah, and how much do you feel the subs impacted the game as well and really bringing on that quality onto the pitch?
No, that's been our strength the last couple of months. You cannot play every 3 days with the same team. We're also the only team in 3 competitions. So we need to make a rotation, and it's important that guys come off the bench, that they do their role and they give the extra energy to the team, what they all did.
Yeah, and 2 goals of real quality as well, and 2 in quick succession. Must have been really pleased with that.
Yes, and it showed also all the desire from everybody coming out of the dressing room and changing the situation. So not with the heads down, but with a big heart and with good quality, scoring 2 good goals. And we had also other chances. And if you get the penalty against in the beginning of the game like that, then for sure we should have had a penalty also at the end, because it's it's even a more clear handball than the one of Lunny. So that could have made a difference also if we could have made the 3rd goal.
Yeah, and how much is that about building on from this brilliant victory into another big game at the weekend now?
Yeah, it's another game again. It's a short time to recover, so we need to do that. You see also players coming just here, like Oscar, play already minutes. You see, you need to control the minutes. He was really tired at the end. Tom got a knock. He had problems with his sight. That's why we had to change. So it's now for me the next 2 days to see who's full fit for the next game again and to recover well.
What a man! Albert.
He just tells you tells you it straight, mate. You know what I mean? And he's saying what we were saying as well. It's a good character, mate. It's brilliant fight back in difficult circumstances. And we've spoken about the pitch, we've spoken about the weather, we've spoken about the hammer throwers. It's all to win leagues, you have to come through this, mate. That's as simple as that, and we're marching through it. Every problem gets put in front of us, we just overcome it and carry on.
You might like this one. A guy after the game was finished. A guy went for a shower. He forgot to take a towel with him in the shower. Opened the shower door, and there was Big Sterling standing with a towel. He's everywhere, the big man.
Yeah, that was funny.
What I like also about Kilmarnock there, Kilmarnock, he's like Kilmarnock. He's respectful, yeah. You know, and he obviously gives the interview these places, didn't storm off or anything, you know.
Aye. No, I think give Kilmarnock some credit. They weren't as bad as with the wall as most teams. And they did try to get a second goal. They never kind of sat behind the ball. A lot of them. I think they did try to keep making a game of it. But aye, he's a just says it how it is. Come on, doesn't he? He's bang on the money, and he's a proper manager, which we've not had for since Walter, and hopefully he's there for years and being successful as Walter, because the fans are due it, aren't they? Club are due it. A run of success, run of leagues. Let's get back into this Europa final and win it this time. 3rd time lucky in the last 10-15 years.
Well, you still saying there's 20 games to go this season?
Aye, yep.
All right, I get it, mate. I get it. I understand it. But when we're 19, then we'll look at the 18s. We'll take it for there, yeah?
Aye, absolutely.
Yeah. Motherwell's a big game this week, and then we'll turn our focus to that. But Clement, there's a lot to like, yeah? Andy?
Yeah, he seems to know the score right enough. I still say pick that team backwards way around. I would like to see him put his strongest team in bed.
So you don't like the manager? You don't like the manager?
Did I say that, Ox? Did I say that? I never said that. No, listen. No, I like what he does. I like how he's got into these players. Somebody that told us that at the start of the season that would happen. You would have said no chance. But he seems to, be making them grind out and get a good result there that we got on Saturday. That was like watching the old Rangers, wasn't it, when they're going and punishing teams like that. I think somebody else will take another one before the end of the league. But we keep winning, but please don't. I can't. No, these games are not good for me. I like to see us get a couple of goals in front and then move on. But as long as we're winning, well, there's only us that can lose it, isn't there? Because we're in front.
It's in both teams' hand. It's in both teams' hand, bizarrely. Anyway, we've been joined by the legend that is Bob Gia. Evening, Bob Gia.
Hi, good evening, troops. How you all doing? Please just sponsor me, Dave. We won that game in the most difficult of circumstances. Everything was against him. I've just been listening to you, and he's all right in what you're saying. I think that man admitted the Hawks at half time that he picked the wrong team to start with. That's why he changed it. And he got it right in the second half. Great man, great manager. And he installed the word Jock Wallace, he is, character. And it got us through the game. Because that was one mighty struggle one night, and Rangers made it. I've seen the day they wouldn't have made it. Well, the night they did. And we're back in pole position again, and long may we stay there, and I think we can.
I see it quite different. I'm in the Albert camp. I think he done it for the right reasons, Albert. It never worked. And he rectified it quickly. Albert.
Absolutely, mate. He picked the team. He picked the team he thought that were going to do the job for him. He gave them a chance. So that's the right team in his head. In my head, that's the right team. If they don't play well, which they three didn't play well, you want to do something about it. And that's the beauty of him. He doesn't mince about Bob Jer. He sees they're not playing well, and he does something about it. And that's 10 out of 10 as far as I'm concerned, because he's using his squad, but he's not going to tolerate anybody in the squad no pulling their weight.
I think it's a case of anybody no pulling their weight. I think he just, the team that he started with on Saturday was available to him tonight. And I thought he should have just continued. But then again, I'm not the manager of Rangers. But, yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right what you're saying, Albert. He did change it accordingly. But I think he had to change it at half time. It wasn't working. But lo and behold, it did work. Through all the analysis, it did work. We got the points. And everybody bleated on about what a difficult picture it was going to be for Rangers. And that's exactly how it unfolded. And we've came up the road with the 3 points. It's behind us now. And on we go to the biggest game of the season against Motherwell at Ibrox on Saturday.
Here. Stuart, massive 3 points.
Aye, I mean, at the end of the day, the manager's got it right. I mean, you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get wee bits of minutes into people's legs, saving them. It's not a great part to play on. Maybe boys that's had an injury before, that was in his mind. I think there are a lot of kind of different equations, as they say, the story, the guys all playing their part that come on. And if you look at why the key moments in the thing for me was that save for Butland, the way it kind of skipped up off the surface, it seemed to, and he didn't know it was going as far away from him. I think he thought it was going to be closer, and he gave it that wee stretch. That to me was one of the key moments in the game. Then Tav gets his goal, which was absolutely fantastic. Lawrence, beautiful goal, quite similar to Cortez's goal against Hearts, the way you just sort of hit it, guide it in, like Matondo did one time as well. Sima, they've all kind of done that, so it's obviously something they've been practicing on. Keep that ball low, like Dessers will sometimes hit it waist high and the keeper can save it. But they've got into this habit. There's about 3 or 4 or 5 goals like that now, all pretty similar, which is obviously something they've been working on, as far as I think, anyway.
I thought Lawrence was delighted, Kilmarnock, when he scored that goal. He really enjoyed it, didn't he?
He had a great game, I thought. And taking that quick free kick, then still being in that position, and again just hits that side net and done it perfectly. Got a wee bit of luck. Kind of again the pitch, it bounced away for a Kilmarnock defender, but just fell for Lawrence. But he still has to finish it. And again, it's pinpoint because he is a great striker of the ball. If it's sitting for somebody, he's one of the ones you wanted to sit for. But great goal. Superb.
Albert.
Lawrence, superb player. I really like Lawrence. Really like Lawrence. And that goal was nice. It was nice. It's placement. That's what they're doing, Stuart. I see them doing is placement. Hitting it low, but placing it in the right place. And it's about time. It's about time because we've all been going on about it for long enough. Because at one point, for a few years, we just seem to blast it off the keeper all the time. You're saying you never know get left or right of the keeper or into the corners, but now they're actually doing it, and it makes some difference. You can see it makes some difference. But he is a quality player, Lawrence. Definitely quality player, no doubt about it. That's what we've been missing when that boy's been out. That's what you're seeing. That's what we've been missing. And people say, why we're no challenging for leagues? There you are. Get quality players like him and Roof sitting in the stands. No good.
Aye, guys that make a difference. Talking about guys that make a difference, Andy, I know you like wearing a hat. You've got to take your hat off to James Henry Tavernier.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely head and shoulders tonight. I thought it was man of match. I think he led by example there, you know. I mean, never thought he'd be saying that right enough, but no, he won a lot of good tackles as well. And he in the air where he can be suspect. I thought he won quite a few headers as well. And he seems to be talking a wee bit more, eh?
Big moment. The big moment, mate.
Oh, the free kick. Oh, aye. But there again, I've got to be honest, that would never surprise you. 9 times out of 10, he's going to come up with that. I mean, he's been proving that season on, season in. This is the other side, isn't it? But no, look, you've got to praise him. You know, he led his team tonight. And we come away with 3 points. That is absolutely massive for us. I'm absolutely delighted by them. I'm buzzing at going to my work tomorrow, so I'll be winding them all up, like, you know.
Yeah. And every right to be bobbed here. What a free kick. And dragged us back into the game.
Oh, superb in the man. How many times have you seen him do it? How many times have you seen that's 20 goals this season for him, I believe, eh? There's some of these strikers in this league haven't they got 20 goals, so I agree on the top. Pinpoint precision with the free kick. Excellent. And we've seen him do that many, many times. So, and he was the man in the match. Led by a captain's example tonight. He's seen a great season, James Tavernier, and long way to continue. I'm sure it will.
Stuart?
I mean, I've watched it 2 or 3 times, and the pace and the curl he got on that ball. I mean, the boy got his hand to it, hit the post and went in. But it was the pace that did it. You know, I mean, obviously the accuracy, but it was for him to get up and doing it at that level, sort of in between the posts, halfway up, halfway down, sort of thing. When I seen it, I thought, Christ, I couldn't believe it, honestly. I'm glad he took it. I thought for a minute Ridban was going to take it. So when I see Tav, I mean, Tav's got to be one of the best sort of Rangers players in the last whatever. Honestly, he's just been there for us all the time. You know, I mean, now the day, I just had a feeling he was going to score. When he scored so early, I thought, we'll get back into this. We'll get back. If we get one goal, we're going to get another one. And it could have been 3-1 at the end type of thing. That's when Dessers was through again. I'm saying, just hit the bloody thing. And as you say, you can't turn on that part. He tried to do a wee pivot so he could get on his left foot to stroke it into the net. Just hit the blooming thing on that part. The keeper can't get down to it. So if you hit it low like what they've been doing, everybody's doing it bar Dessers. Dessers seems to hit it waist high. So he needs to get into his head, hit the ball low, and the keeper's got to come for waist high down to the ground to get it. If he hits it waist high, stick his arm out. And so I think he needs to learn that. And I'm quite surprised Kilmarnock isn't kind of, maybe has gave him an ear for it, but it's not getting through to him yet. But he's done all right. I thought Dessers did really, really well when he come on. I wish he had been on it for the start, that's for sure. That game wasn't for Silva. Silva's game's all about getting the ball, turning quick. He can't do it. He just couldn't do it. I think he recognised that, though. But it's a wee bit of a learning curve for him as well. I mean, he's only been there, you know, so I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy tonight, that's for sure.
Stuart, blooming wasn't the word I used to say to hit that. That definitely wasn't the word I was using.
When he was running through and trying to cut back inside.
I wasn't saying blooming hit it. That's not the words I was using.
I wasn't saying either. I was just being polite.
I was just having a few expletives when the Lawrence scored Kilmarnock with Dessers because he sort of miscontrolled it and it hit off the defender and fell to Lawrence, didn't it?
It did, aye. It just rolled nice for him, didn't it? But talking about Tav, I think his defensive duties tonight were good as well. There's a lot of times he just stepped out to cut their passes out. As much as that goal was a belter a goal, I think he done one of his better games defending tonight, actually. I think he stood out in defence.
Listen, I think on Saturday, if I'm being honest, I think on Saturday everybody got 7.5 minimal. I think the night it was a 6.5, but we won the night as a team, if that makes sense. All by individual moments, the Butland save, the Tav goal, the Lawrence strike, you know, all these things were just moments, but collectively it was a real team performance tonight to get us over the line, with being at our best, Albert.
I think, results-wise, I think that's the best result of the season, mate, to be honest with you. Under the conditions, under the circumstances. And you've got to remember, Kilmarnock are flying high as well. It's not that you're playing Kilmarnock and they're not very good. They're sitting maybe 8th, 9th, 10th in the league. I mean, they're in the top 6. They're 4th, I think they're 4th, aren't they? So I think that the night was our best team performance, best result tonight so far. We've played better, of course we have, against Hearts. We were excellent. Good result up at St Johnstone on a difficult pitch. But that tonight was something else. That was something else. That showed a lot of, as it was being said earlier on, character. The manager called it character, and he's no for wrong with that, mate. That took a lot of bottle tonight. And they showed it. Led by, as you've pointed out, Tavernier and Butland. They led that team well tonight, two of them.
Mm-hmm. Albert, before we start wrapping up in the next few minutes, mate, it's a massive 3 points, and you look back sometimes at the end of a season, if there's pivotal moments. Was it right pivotal?
Absolutely, mate. 100%. You'll definitely look back in the night and say that's where we win the league. Definitely, mate. No doubt about it.
Okay, Stuart.
I definitely. I mean, the big moment for me was the Butland save. If we had went 2-0 down, I could only see a draw at best for us. But the Butland saving that, it seemed to galvanise us, get up the park. We seemed to have a wee bit more urgency. You know what I really like? I mean, if you look at last season, Cantwell and Ridvan were the kind of shining lights. And they thought, I'm in the first team all the time. They had this attitude. I could see Ridvan sitting on that bench thing. I better bloody make an effort here. I better kind of raise my game. And I think that's Clement's played that clever game with him. So I think that, as you say, everybody's kind of around about a 6, but because of the circumstances, the park and all that brought the levels down, but it made the team stronger, if you get what I mean. So it was a great team performance, and it could be a defining moment in the season for me anyway. That's one of the tough games that's coming up, tell you.
Aye. Bob, Jim.
Hello.
Did
you shout on me there, Oxia?
Did, mate? I did.
It says here in my mind, pal.
I know.
You can't
Sorry for disturbing you there. I thought I woke you up. Is it a pivotal moment in the night, mate? You're a man of experience.
Yes, absolutely. We've had a tough programme recently in that league. Playing St Johnstone. The game against Hearts got hyped up. It was going to be a slog, and everything was going to be this, that, and the next thing. There would probably be a draw. Lawrence Shankman would score, and never transpired that way. It was the same this week. Kilmarnock could probably beat you. They've gone well under Derek McInnes. They won, I think, their last 7 games. Am I right? Is that right, Ox? Albert, are you aware of that statistic? I don't know. But they've won their last 7 games. They've got quality on the side now, and they're hard to beat. Then you come out there tonight and you look at the sheets of rain and the much publicised plastic pitch, and you're up against it, and you go a goal down early, and you go, oh no, what's going to happen here? But the team battled away. Superb goal with Tab, superb strike with Tom Lawrence, who's a very intelligent player. We've got them in our squad. We can go on and win this league. I'm convinced of that. So we've come through a tough period, and here we go. We're out yet. We're not out yet, but we're going forward to the biggest game in Britain on Saturday, Rangers versus Motherwell at Ibrox Stadium. So it's on to get another 3 points. Somebody's got to waver in our wake. Let's hope it's Saturday.
Andy, when you come, mate.
Yeah, I think if we go on to win the league, I think we'll all be at the end of the season saying that was a real moment in time. We go on to win the league. That was a great save, and I think it turned our fortunes there. I think the players then, right, okay, that's enough of that. We're going to have to go up here and do something, and that's what happened, in my opinion, tonight. So a long way to continue, and hope we can get another one of them teams are doing like we did Hearts. I hope that comes against them. Otherwise, it puts more pressure back on them, doesn't it? So I'm quite happy with how it's going. I'm not one for going like all better and scoosh everybody. I'll just take each game as it goes, but I don't want nights like that anymore.
Scooshed it, mate. Scooshed it.
Aye. Which was as confident as you.
9 wins. We win the league. 9 wins. It's as simple as that. But Kilmarnock, the team, they've got something that was missing, and I can only put it down to the manager.
He's definitely got the magic formula, hasn't he? He's got the magic dust, know what I mean? And he's bringing players that would have been happy to get shot at. He's bringing them to life. He's giving them belief, self-belief, and they're turning into players that we hope they would. But mentality's there. We turned that game round in 4 minutes. With the 2 goals, and again that must have been in their heads as well to say, all right, we're 1 down, but we can turn this round easy enough in a short space of time. But happy days. Come on, he's some man, isn't he? He's definitely a class act.
Along with all his coaching staff, it's not just him. Let's be honest, all better.
No, he's got a full management team behind him. I did think the day wasn't for rotation, but we got to 3 points, and he did make the subs. He's seen what everybody else seen the 3 poorer players, and he swapped them. But happy days, 3 points, top of the league, and we march on.
Here. Albert.
Aye, we march on right to the title. We're marching on. That's what we're doing. Fantastic result again, and the manager's spot on. He is the difference, isn't he? He really is the difference. And he's put a lot of confidence into these players, and he's revamped a few of them, and he's brought 3 quality players in at the January there. So it's all looking good, mate. It's all looking good.
Here. Right, we're getting near that time of the evening. Well, Fox will need to get his. I think he's on the Ovaltine at the moment. Takes you back all better, doesn't it?
Oh, he's in his night dress. That's what's happened. He's sitting there in his night dress.
He's on the Ovaltine on Fox now. Right, we'll have the last word for the one and only Bob Jar.
Well, I've got the quilt folded back. I'm ready just to put my left leg in it. Must be a queer shape of a bed I've got. Anyway, a great result tonight. Brilliant result. The performance was secondary. We battled, beavered away, got the result. Well done, Philip Clement. Well done, the players. And we'll see who comes out unscathed out of this. I believe there will be 1 or 2 knocks. But we'll see. We've got a big pool of players. If you realise it, Mr. Clement, we know you will. Onward to Saturday, and I'll take a bridge man any day of the week. So good night, everybody.
Cheers, mate. Stuart.
I mean, as I say, it was a very clever man. Come on, he's kind of galvanised these players. He's dragged them. He's got them sort of up and running. Particularly Raskin. I like to see what he's done with Raskin and Cantwell. He's brought all the rest of them up to a level, the maximum, if you like, the Lundstrom. So he's a clever man. The cares he's been dealt with is a very clever man to get where we are now. We thought we would be 2 points clear at this stage of the season. I certainly didn't. So well done, Big Phil. The big steely stairs working. I think they're all a bit feared of him, which is a good thing as well. He's got that Walter look about him for some reason. You know what I mean? Just that toughness about him. So,
he's got that
good
common
stuff.
sense.
Look forward to it.
He's got that common sense when he says if the Looney one's a penalty, that's a penalty. He's right.
Aye, it was a penalty. Anyway, good night, lads, and I'll catch you later, eh? Okay.
Cheers, great call.
Cheers, then. Bye.
Andy.
Yeah, let's all try and stay strong, stick behind the team. That's what your man Clement just said there earlier on. Like he says, the fans are giving him the energy, so they'll be all pulled together that way. Hopefully, we'll have good things at the end of the season. Anyway, listen, thanks for having us, and I'll speak to you in the near future.
Right, just before you go, Andy, who was your man of the match?
Oh, Tavernier. Aye.
All right, okay. All right, write that down. Send that to Robert Witherell, please, Albert.
Will do, mate. Will do.
Okay, thank you, mate. Thank you. Andy, always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know that I'm always listening and all that, right enough. So, like I say, I'll come back in when now we start playing better. I might, you never know, you might get happy, Andy. The one for Pudsey.
I think you're happy deep down, mate. You're happy deep down. Because you're one of us, mate. You're one of us. Cheers, bro.
Don't worry about that, pal. Aye, cheers. Catch you all later.
Cheers, mate. Kilmarnock.
I just think it was important that we stayed Tapia League. It's all right getting there. We can knock Taffy quite easily. But that's 2 games, and we'll remain Tapia League after Saturday as well. So happy days. Aye. So it's
Aye,
mad
it was
dogs.
a massive night, mate.
On the
Massive
here.
night, mate. It swung up off time, massive. Listen, Kilmarnock, always a pleasure, mate. You keep in touch.
Yep. Good night, Bears.
Good night, mate. Good night, mate. Albert.
I'm happy, mate. I'm very happy. I only see good things in the future. Based on the night's result, the Hearts result, the St Johnstone result, they're all supposed to be really difficult games for us, and we've marched through, mate. So onwards and upwards to the title, mate. To the title and beyond.
Here. Listen, can I thank Denver Bear who joined us? Let me just make sure I get everybody. Brian, Smith, Stuart, Kilmarnock, Andy, Bob, Jer, Ross. I hope I haven't missed anybody. It was great.
It's Smith, Andy, Denver, Brian, Stuart, Kilmarnock, Ross, and Bob.
You like your list, don't you? You're some man.
I love a list. I love a list, mate.
Well done, mate. Well done. Send that list to you know who in the morning, mate. Yeah.
Don't you worry, mate. That's on its way. Recorded delivery as well. Can't even say you didn't get it.
Here. Listen, it was a pleasure tonight, Albert. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did, mate. I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it, mate. What a great result. Result.
Thanks to you. Thanks to all the callers. Thanks to all the listeners. But most of all, thanks to Fox and Old School Blue. Without them, there's no show. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10. Talking about all things Rangers. Take it away. The Hungry Fox.